Alright, so, hey everyone, welcome to the Kermit 2 race between Geo and MQ. I'm going to be a restreamer for the next couple games, Piranha. So you guys can say hi if you like. What's going on? Unless they have muted mics in Discord, which...
Oh, you're referring to us.
Hi. I thought you were talking to chat.
Yeah, I thought you were too. Whoops.
That's fine.
Hope you're having
So
a
you
good
guys ready to
time.
go?
Yeah, I'm all good. Hope Geo's good.
Alright, so, I don't know where the game starts because I have somebody on game A, B, and C, and
Starts
somebody
after
on
hitting hard.
starts at hard. So,
Yep.
when you guys are both ready, I'll count you down,
Okay.
and we can get things going.
Sounds good.
Okay,
Dumb V.
so, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm gonna go for climb strats in the intro.
Oh my god, MQ, no. What are you doing?
Can't stop me.
You're not supposed to throw the race, MQ. This is illegal. What?
Also, VLC is showing on the stream.
One's going up,
Oh,
one's
cool.
going down. What is going on with life? Did you figure this out or something, MQ? It's amazing. Oh, I think you actually got there faster. Oh shit. Hey guys, by the way, I am Krakka Cafe. You've seen me around a couple times. I'm going to be commentating MQ's and Geo's run. I commentated their practice run not too long ago, and I've trained since then, so hopefully I can give you better information details. MQ is also here, as you can tell, but he will... he only usually pops in when he's got something really fun to say, so you'll expect quality from him all night long.
I have something incredibly fun to say.
So,
I hope I remember the splits order. Because I forgot to bring them up. So, hopefully we do the same places at the same time.
So for Kermit, there is an overworld and a couple levels already in the first area. It does not matter what locations you do in which order. It does not even matter, but as you can tell, they both have already started in the jungle-y area.
Oh my god.
Geo
I swear
taking
this grass was
pretty
still buffed.
pretty quick lead here. MQ is
It's
still
okay, I
getting through
figured out
that.
the hitbox.
Oh god.
First time with these new spike hitboxes. They're brand new.
Yeah, the spike hitboxes for the grass are a little different, so it kind of can cause some issues. And by the way, on Geo's screen, the frogs with the color of the rainbow, Roy G. Biv as usual, and you put them in that order. So that's why you see him kind of going all over the place, trying to get each one of them in that correct order. Red being first, orange, then yellow, then green, then, well, I don't know if there's an indigo, but there's blue, and there's violet, so yeah, those will be the last two there. Which that is very important, because if you don't do in that order, you die, just like with any other lovely fan game. And it seems like MQ is already caught up. Oh,
Yeah, you think I'm caught
Onset.
up. Just you wait. I will find every way possible to choke.
okay, and Geo's on to the Kermit statue. That guy is one nasty dude. You have to deal with about 7 waves, and then only then you're about safe to climb out. And you can climb out a little earlier, but it tends to be quite dangerous to do that. If you're going for super crazy strats, world record type of thing, then yeah, you want to try maybe pull that one off. But we'll see what Geo's gonna do here. Looks like he's probably gonna go the safe route. Wise man. And there he goes. MQ still on the
I
progress
just
here.
really like the rainbow Kermits.
Yes, the
They're
rainbow Kermits.
relaxing.
They're very wonderful, very lovely.
Yes,
Salute.
wonderful. Fantastic joke.
Got
By
plenty
the
of
way,
them
this game
tonight.
was made by Mr. Wonderful. In case you
Yeah.
didn't know. He's a neat
Because
guy.
nobody knew that. Yes, the game is made by Mr. Wonderful, the wonderful man himself. He will probably show up once again tonight, but he only shows up when he has something extremely witty to say, so unless we give him that opportunity, he probably won't show his face, unfortunately. MQ
never
onto
know.
the... Yeah, you never know with Mr. Wonderful. MQ onto the Kermit Buddha. Geo,
Actually, deciding on a challenge before the run to die in every single room. So far, looking good.
so far it's so good.
It's just
Geo
a handicap, right?
on the hardest save here, basically, and he's already done. Wow. Okay, on to the boss then. These guys throw bananas, and they're kind of like lion flowers. There really isn't much to say about that. It is what you see, pretty much. It's yeah. MQ still working through the hard save here. This is probably one of the toughest saves in the game.
The jungle is probably the hardest area in the game for me. One of the hardest anyway. Geo tends to breeze through it. It's too good.
Geo too good.
I'll catch up somewhere.
Yes,
this run.
There's plenty of opportunities for both of them to change back and forth, especially on bosses and during the tower. Oh boy, that's always a fun one.
Not a Kermit 2 run unless you get stuck in a few spots.
Yeah. Geo pew on the boss. Looks like he's almost done. Also, for some reason, Geo's stream actually looks very high quality. I'm not quite sure why. Geo with his high quality strats. Alright. Geo's got the boss down, moving on to the next area. MQ swinging through those banana lion flowers. Let's see. Yeah, next area I believe is the ice area. Yeah, that's where Geo's heading right now. MQ almost finished up with Kermit Buddha here. This boss can sometimes be pretty unfair, but it looks like things are going okay for MQ right now.
He has like 1 health. 1 health. I'm so cheesy mad right now.
As long as you don't get leak in the butt, it's a great day. Geo working through the noodle area, the snow area. It is not really anything especially particularly notable about this area, but it's needle. It is what it is. So it's a fun area to go through. Okay, working through the overworld here, almost to the snow area. Getting there pretty damn quick. Took Geo a little bit longer than that, so the MQ is closing the gap here just a little bit. Geo onto the second save, looks like. Almost the final.
Eventually I'll stop being nervous. One day.
Yes, those are real life leaks that you saw from the Kermit. Absolutely 100% authentic real leaks you got there. Geo's onto this slide part. The slide part's pretty much free, as MQ has stated himself. It's not too bad to get through. These guys are...
Most worlds have a boss at the end, but in this case, it's just a sledding section.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
If you ever play this game for the first time, you might get beamed on the... Ooh, Geo actually got beamed. Well, wasn't expecting that. Got beamed a couple times there.
All the beaming possible to catch up. But again, this is a long run.
But generally, it's super easy to get through the slide. There we go. Geo finishing up the slide now. Onto the third area. MQ closing on the portal here. Almost there. He's in there. Cool. Geo on the moon, which is a pretty long haul in the overworld to get to that area. Much longer.
I've never done that. That's never happened before, sorry. I'll get my quotes right.
Okay. Here comes Santa Claus. Okay. I forgot I think we're tied into MQ's audio, so I'm assuming they're hearing your music right now. It's good. Oh dear. Okay, so Geogeo almost to the moon now. He's getting there. MQ working his way across the overworld as well. The moon path is simply tough because it's a pretty long area. Not too bad though. Geo thinking about some stuff, and he's there. Okay, he's already in the Galaga ship. And dealing with the space caterpillar, for lack of better words for that one. Geo's done with that.
My chat is just all red, and I can't look at it. No, I can.
Okay, MQ.
That's a good copy pasta. Thanks, Wolfie.
Now, as you notice, there is not really any silence here, but that's because this is space, guys. Space is a vacuum, there is no sound, so don't expect to hear anything in this space part right here.
I forgot that the strat for this part is to stand still, so I'm a little behind.
Wow.
But it's fine.
Wow, that standstill strat works really well. Oh boy.
I don't know. I got ahead of myself. I wanted to play the game. That's not the strat here.
You're too excited to kill that caterpillar. Oh man. Alright, and then we're on to a wonderful song by Mr. Bowie himself.
Yep.
One of my favorites of this
song
run.
is fantastic.
It is. I always say ground control to Mr. Frog because it's classic. So, as I know you guys already saw Geo run the space station there. The gravity outside the space station, all the moon rocks and stuff, is low grav, but once you hit the space station, it reverts back to normal. So it can be a little jarring sometimes when you're transitioning from one to the other. Everybody just posting Kermit memes all. This is what the Kermit picture emotes are for, totally.
Ooh. Ain't that a death. This is what the stream has become after Culture 2. People can't help themselves but rhyme. I'm not objecting. Fantastic.
Yup, that's kind of how this is going now. Culture 2 turned into like freestyle poetry, so now we gotta continue rolling with it.
Hopefully these rhymes will distract me from my love of spikes. Like, I just want to hug them, but you can't do that. There's no time.
Ain't no time for that. No spike love, man. You gotta. It's all about the Kermit love. Alright, Geo transitioning to the space station again. This time for realsies. MQ going through a chunk of the space station there. Almost back through. You got this, MQ. Dang it.
I'll try my best. It's okay. I'm known for having a terrible stage 1, which is just the first 3 areas.
Typically the best cycle for that room Geo's in is like the immediate one. If you take too long, you don't get the most optimal cycle for that room, and it's kind of sucky. But
yeah, the fast stretch for that room is really cool.
Geo on the sour please avoidance, which MQ will be getting to shortly. That is the good old Destination Frog. Which, if you're familiar with the Destination boss, it looks quite similar in some strange way or another. There's a bit of similarities in his attacks and possibly style. I actually think that's a cake is where that was taken from, or possibly a pinata. I'm not sure. Gotta bonk them frogs for progression purposes. Gotta kill every single frog. Can't let one live. Otherwise, you go nowhere.
Oh no, if we're on my audio, you missed the best sound effect in the game. Well, not miss, but you'll get to hear it shortly.
Yeah, I'll have to hear it very shortly.
There's a wonderful sound effect coming up. Hey, Mr. Wonderful. I'm gonna make that pun a few times throughout the run. I just can't help myself.
Chat's mentioning harder, better, faster, stronger, so I think they might be on Geo's audio.
Oh. Okay, you saw the confetti then. Heard.
Yeah, they probably heard the thing earlier. MQ, I almost was very concerned about you where you were standing there. You had me going, dude.
You're paying attention.
I was internally having a small panic attack. Don't do this to me.
How could you forget about the slides, though? I have more faith in you than that.
Hey, anything can happen on a speed run. Oh boy. Looks like Geo's almost done cleaning up the destinations. MQ already.
This boss is like one of the hardest in the game for me. There was a point where it was the hardest, harder than the final boss, which is a silly thought. It's just the red and yellow attacks I'm really bad at. Mostly the red attack. It's just so hard to read in time.
Yeah, red attack is the kind of accelerating attack. Blue is just kind of pointy, flopping everywhere, and then the yellow one's pretty all over the place. And then Geo taking the exploit bug. You float in the air.
Head stats.
Turn and stand on
Those are
head
incredibly
shots.
important.
Oh,
Speedrunning Kermit 2 was changed forever when I discovered that.
it is. MQ is the one who discovered the bug and that sweet strat of standing on his head.
Never been the same again.
Finishing up with Destination, catching up with Geo now. He just gotta stand on the head.
It's very important that during this segment you throw a Kermit oh hi in the chat. It is vital to the run. Guarantees good luck.
And some Kermits in the chat there. Bam! This cutscene is not skippable, so you kind of just have to roll with it.
22 can change now because we're going on a 32 pixel noodle.
Oh god, yeah. 32 pixel area is pretty rough, and the save right before that area is also pretty rough as well.
Yep.
To be honest, a lot of the saves in this game are pretty tough. Mr. Wonderful's good at making the hard noodle. Okay, Geo onto that hard save right before the area. And Q still in the transition.
On you. You mean?
And Q, and Geo had a bit of a rough time there. He's getting through though. About halfway through the save. And he's in there.
I mean, yeah, good. Good work, Geo.
A 32 pixel area is straight up, again, more just hard needle. You know, there isn't anything like super crazy about it, but you guys will see as he goes through. It's pretty tough, and there are a couple little tricks. There's some parts where you have to jump over that doesn't always look like, and there's some spikes on the other side of certain screens that you can't always see. Geo's still getting through that second save in the first part there, and
it's a very memorable boss.
Yeah, the boss there is pretty awesome. Can also wall the heck out of you, but generally we like to think that's not gonna.
That's what was missing me. Thank you.
Keep on that tough save, smacking that frog and getting through. Wait for Geo for 1 second. I think he's still on the third save in the 32 pix area. Not sure though. Yeah, so as you guys can see, it's just tough old needle. Lots of diagonals, lots of gates, lots of fun stuff. Yes, guys, don't forget to give MQ your energy. He needs the energy.
That's all I needed to be. What was that, like 3 deaths in those 4 saves?
Yeah, you're catching up fast, dude, MQ.
But I'm on the plane now. Geo has an easy time with the plane. I struggle. So
yeah, he kind of beast moded that plane somehow. He did that. Heck, planes. Yeah.
I will never understand why I'm so bad at this plane height. There's nothing I can do about it.
Geo looking like he's getting through the last area here right before the boss. Couple tricky jumps here, some more planes. I never have enough planes. So, in case you guys don't know, these guys are both going through a pretty tough time here. Geogeo is he is a Fangame streamer, and he does play some pretty dang hard needle games. One day he will get a mic, one day, but or maybe that voice reveal. But until then, he plays a lot of stuff like Crimson Needle. He's a pretty cool guy. MQ also a very cool guy. Loves Magical Tower. And he's been helping me through my own little run with that. Magical Tower is an awesome game, by the way. In case you guys saw Nader doing that earlier, it was a fantastic run. Definitely check that out if you like fan games with a little bit of RPG elements to it, along with a lot of avoidances all over the place. Hopefully that game will be finished this year. Everybody's looking forward to that. But I guess we'll see.
Another little known fact about MQ, that's the first time he's ever beaten that save, which is why it took so long. I always save hack past it. I just can't do it. But I did it.
You're almost
Let's
back.
try.
You're almost caught up to Geo now, MQ. Getting there. Because Geo has been having a rough time with that last save.
The last save is hard. The very last jump, well, the T-bone thing is really difficult, but I have a freaking fantastic strat for it, which I don't know if he uses.
Yeah, I'm not sure. He's been dying on a few different spots there. Oh, MQ, no.
You have to die to the diamonds sometimes. They're not
just
factory.
sometimes.
I'll try my best.
Yeah, both these guys are fantastic streamers, so definitely check them out. MQ kind of streams whenever he wants to, but when he does, it's lit as heck, dog.
Krakka's also a neat guy. Just like, here, he's okay.
Yeah, I'm also a cool guy. I'm not a speedrunner, but I'm also kind of neat sometimes. Oh,
Just like
Geo
the
getting
games.
walled on the boss right there. Yowza.
Dang.
Geo had
Oh.
bad luck on their practice run getting walled a good like 4 or 5 times on this boss. So hopefully it doesn't happen to again.
Yeah, walling does happen on this boss, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah, it's generally rare when you get walled on this boss, but it certainly can happen. The daisies can be a little unforgiving. But it looks like Geo's not having any wall issues now. Pew pew in the current faces, those things are so hideous. I don't even know what they are. MQ closing out this last save here. Boss, it's still pretty close. And anything could happen, especially in the towers.
There are some long bosses coming up.
Yeah, that too.
One death on that, and the
MQ.
tides will be turned.
Catching up on the boss, double boss time, boys. Now we're
Krakka
talking.
caught up. This is a long fight, and the attacks never change. Actually, half of the flowers stop spawning when one of the heads die, I think. Which doesn't
Oh.
matter at all, but that's a neat fact. Each
That is a neat
boss, each head has 30 health.
Okay, it's like Geo's finished up the boss now.
Nice.
He's moving on to the fruit area. I
He's a
believe
pretty
is
good pace.
Oh, the Kermit. If you're low to Kermit, you're gonna have a bad time.
That felt good.
Oh, that was a nasty wall on the side. Yeah, it was.
I'm not sure if I could have gone left. Maybe.
I don't think you could have. There was some other unnameable
Looked like I
flowers.
went.
Yeah, I think you were pretty much boned on that one. It is so rare when that happens, but boy, do we at
He
least
saw
get to
that I
see
was
it.
catching up. Can't have that.
All right, Geo entered the fruit area now.
Nice.
This area
This is
has
really quick.
not like any super strong theme one way or another. It's fruit. I mean, that's straight up fruit all over the place. So.
Okay.
Oh my God!
That was-
holy
that
God!
was dodgeable.
Yeah, I guess you
On a
jumped
scale
off
of
the
1 to
side.
dodgeable, that was very dodgeable.
Yeah, you could have jumped off the side, but oh well.
I am not sure I could have. Maybe.
Maybe,
I don't know how
maybe.
slow the flowers on the left and right were going down. I just know
Yeah.
that when I died, there was literally nowhere I could be on the platform.
Yeah, that was a nasty one too. Jeez. Geo got the shaft last time. I guess it's your turn to go.
Yeah, Geo died on this boss due to a wall like 3 or 4 times. It was awful.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Time to get on his revenge.
The revenge of the flowers. There's so much rhyming, I can't even right now. Everybody just loves Kermit. You guys are gonna have a bad time. Kermit, like this
I
whole
don't
thing is killing Kermit. You know?
I don't think I missed one shot on that head. I've never done that. It's never happened before.
Poetry in motion. Yes, this is the one that Geo's in now is actually one of the hardest ones here. It's pretty tough to get through. Looks kind of weird, but it's quite a nasty place. Okay. Whoa. There we go. Made it through. Lots of Kermit bundos. Very, very nice. Geo on the amazing Sour Please Craigasm avoidance. This is my favorite parts, of course.
Enjoying this game.
Geo pulling a stonk. Oh man, just woke up a while ago. I guess I'll just warm up and we'll just go. Maybe that's the real good strat is just to wake up
I've
like
been awake too long today. I got bad at Fangames.
yeah. You have to wake up an hour before your run. Don't practice and just kind of
Yep.
like just shake it off, get some coffee, and just fucking go, man.
That's it.
That's the strat, clearly. If it works for Stonk, it too can work for you, guys. Remember this.
I'll have to try that next marathon.
Absolutely. God, I love this boss. It's so good. Yeah, there's a distinct like a Kermit. It's just a nice song with some apples. I mean, this is the fruit area, so it's gotta be nothing but fruit. Though I guess it wouldn't hurt to put a Kermit head fruit in there at some point, but we're not gonna get into that. Geo looks like he's almost done with the boss. Just go and stonk. Okay, Geo moving on to the next area already. Boy.
Find everything.
He is heading off to the Shadow Realm.
150.
Not at all related with Yu-Gi-Oh at all, guy.
Oh, I should mention this. Currently the world record for this game is held by Geo a little over 52 minutes. But sub 50 is super doable, and me and him have both had runs that could have done it, but choked in the last area. So hopefully he can accomplish this marathon.
Yeah,
He's doing
it's very
pretty
true.
good.
Yeah, the last boss can be pretty tough.
In the tower, leading up to it.
Yeah, the shadow area can be a little tough too. The long save here in the shadow area for that snake, you have to wait for, as MQ lovingly put, 5 hisses before you go through.
5 hisses is incredibly important.
Oh boy.
It's how I got world record. No, I don't. Well, yeah, I had world record at one point. I guess I can say that.
Yeah. Yeah, you did get that world record run.
5 hisses.
Then Geo, like a couple weeks afterwards. Got it. Okay, Geo's on to the next Sour Please Craigasm boss here. This is definitely one of the favorites of Kermit too. Oh, it's called the Puppet Master, as you can tell. Kermit's
It was a fantastic boss. Not actually made by Mr. Wonderful, made by Patrick.
Oh, that's right, Patrick made him. That's true. Go Patrick, man. That guy. He's one heck of a guy. There's a lot of different things you gotta do for this boss. The little guys on the strings, you have to hit all of them so they go seek the boss out. And then Geo, of course, for fun, is bopping a few of them there. The miners can be rather disgusting with their RNG, but it's alright. You got the slugs closing in. They can only go about halfway through the platform, but generally you want most of the platform.
I'm trying my best, but this jump is too hard.
That is literally the hardest room.
Sure, it's too intimidating. I just can't keep it on the block.
These 2 ghoul guys here, you kill one, the other one gets bigger and nastier, so you gotta make sure you down both a little bit at the same time. Yes, Mr. Wonderful is well known for his music selection. It's not for everybody, but if you like some good old classic rock and classic music in general, like Mr. Wonderful, it's pretty great at picking out the nice ones. Ooh, and that slug got a little too close to hugging Geo's face there, but he recovered from that, not a problem. Now for the fingers, you have to bop the red one that pops up, you can tell because of the red eyes. And you can get killed by the other ones, of course, if you're not too careful there.
Worries, guys. I'm still in this.
Yeah, I always appreciate Mr. Wonderful's choice of music, especially my favorite one, which is coming up in the 3rd overworld. Spoiler alert.
3 worlds in this game.
What? Madness.
My first playthrough. Haven't you seen how I'm playing? I've never done this before.
Okay, working through the avoidance. Those tilts, man. Those tilts will make you tilt sometimes, but alright.
That was really hard RNG.
Yeah, that was pretty nasty,
was
dude.
cool.
That was a good dodge right there. Well done.
Has he beaten the boss?
He's shooting down the fingers right now.
Nice.
And then these last couple of fingers here. Yeah, MQ dodging like a freaking champ over here, dude. Crazy. And no, the Puppet Master does not flip you off at the end, unfortunately. They did think about putting that joke in, but they decided against it, unfortunately, for all. And Geo has now finished the shadow area and is on to the water tower. Ugh, the first of the dreaded towers. It's basically a really tough needle with little water globules that you kind of have to navigate your way through. And it's certainly very possible to get stuck on a few saves here, as most of them are pretty tough. And Geo's moving, and MQ's going through the shadow area realm. Now, the miner that you kind of do there, unfortunately, you really can't do a lot with him. He just kind of bullshits and shoots shit everywhere, as you saw MQ already getting destroyed by the miner, unfortunately. What a butthole. That was super unfair. It was like he aimed for you on that strike.
He's not a nice guy. Dude, Geo grabbed him before the run.
Oh my god.
Thankfully, I dodged it 5 tongue slithers. 3, 4. Heck, I counted wrong. I was supposed to go on the 4th that time. I was too slow. My own strats working against me.
Yeah, of course, you know, every Fangame's got to have the classic guy tower in it, so this is Mr. Wonderful's version. Quite a nasty version of that, though. Destroyed by a miner. Oops. Oh, man. Geo's working his way up there. Oh, he died. Yeah, this is probably one of the hardest saves in the tower that Geo's going through right here. Definitely not a fun one, as you can see. But Geo's is still got a decent lead, so he's making his way. Oh, there he goes. He's climbing his way up the tower. Painfully long save through a tricky corridor. Oof. MQ blasting through Puppet Master Kermit. Now, a fun fact about MQ, as he had informed me earlier, MQ has actually never died on the second phase of this boss, so let's hope it stays that way.
If it's gonna happen anywhere, it's this run.
You've had some pretty unfair stuff happen to you this run.
Dude, this game has not been nice to me, but I've also not been playing well. I'm too nervous. It's fine.
Alright, Geo, got to the next save, looks like.
Nice. This is A+ energy. Very skill intensive.
And yes, of course, there are a few triggers. Without those. I'm not trying to jinx him, I promise. Jinx him, you know? Maybe. Oh yeah, and of course it's you know, typical water one, you don't get your jump back. Heck no. This is a Mr. Wonderful game. Nah, you water game. Yeah, now set it perfectly. Pretty much. So fall, no jump refresh. I personally like, you know, the water that gives you your jump back, but you know, I'm still a noob myself, so I kind of like that water. That's just me. Okay, MQ working through the handy part of boss here. Explosions galore.
My single shift cancel. Those are my favorite. Those are everyone's favorites. Who doesn't like single shift canceling when you're trying to do a double jump? Fun fact, these don't kill you. I found that out today.
Wow, I thought you could die to those. Crazy.
That's with everyone.
Fun for everybody. Alright. Yeah, I was a little bit behind. Dark. I can still talk about whatever I want to, alright? That's how I roll. Don't judge me. Good old water tower. Sick. Both of these guys losing a bit of time here.
If I've been struggling with Needle today, then the water tower is going to eat me alive. This is really hard. This is the second hardest area in the game, in my opinion. The hardest being the final tower. And I think Geo would agree with that.
Yeah, I'm sure he would. He's been like he's getting through the tower, but he's dying quite a few times on each save. Like usually I see him blast through a couple saves, but he's been dying a lot on almost every.
Yeah, I might find this one harder actually. He's pretty good with the final tower. I've never done that. Oh.
Wow, MQ, look at you.
Save.
Coming up
I've
on
also never
MQ's.
missed that shot.
This is your least favorite save, isn't it? On MQ.
Coming up.
Coming
I've
up,
never done
okay.
it. Oh no, I've done
Oh
it.
heck,
That
MQ,
death
no.
happens. In the tower, the second save, I have so much trouble with. But I've been getting good at it recently.
Incoming parachokes and chat.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Geo's finally got through that save on the last save of the tower. Of course, discounting the boss save. Should be used to judges. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, there we go. Oh. Geo died on the next to last spike in the for the boss save, unfortunately there.
Dang.
Oh, it's an OG. Hey, it wouldn't be fun
That's
without
also
some...
okay. That one's never happened before. Hitting shift before I land on the ground before that jump.
Geo on the boss now.
You mean Geo?
Becoming more sour please and hog champs for this boss battle. This boss battle is kind of the three phaser here. We got the garbage can Oscar, phase 1, and then your old buddy Kermit coming back for phase 2.
What a ground up.
Plus one never happened before count.
Calling people Kermits in this game.
Now the boss here in the water tower is one of the longest, so you do your best to not die on any part of it, of course. But that's like every boss fan game naturally, but you particularly have to go through damage battle, you have to click some items, and the last part's an avoidance, and dying on that avoidance at the end is very, very painful. As most of you probably played K2 or K3 know, avoidances are painful to lose on during the middle or end of a boss battle because you don't restart it over again. Yes, there is one more hub after this. And okay, Kermit has reared his ugly head. We're sour please and square apples, because why not?
The save 2 nightmare has come back.
Oh, this is
Reoccurring. It just never goes away.
the bad one, yeah. And you have to collect the orbs of the kitten trapped in them there to make Kermit go back in his hole. And then you're magically teleported inside Kermit's head. And for whatever reason.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's a dream. Oh, forgot to mention, we're currently dreaming. We're
Yeah.
actually dreaming inside of a dream. Because, we talked about this earlier.
We forgot to mention
The very important plot of this game.
like there's so much plot to this game. Like in the last game, you kill the Kermit and you end up in a dream, and then you're going through the dream, and then you get into a dream inside the, which is where we are now. We're kind of waking up out of the dream inside the dream right now.
Yeah.
Geo's
We want to
one.
wake out of the dream. And then we're good. We beat the game.
Yep. Then you wake
It's
up.
very important lore.
Yeah, very, very important.
You'll be quizzed after the stream.
Yes. I hope to see you all get 100% on this quiz. Yeah, the eyes are kind of ugly. I agree with that statement as well. But I'm not trying to judge Kermit on his eyes inside his head.
I think you're changing. Don't worry, you don't gotta stay the same. Could we talk about this later? Your voice is driving me.
It's like EQ. About 3/4 the way up the tower now. Getting to the boss. And the eyes explode, and bam, Geo is done with that boss.
I accidentally hit shift twice. Heck.
The song for the Kermit boss, I forget which one that's called. Shoot. Peace has oh okay, V got you covered there, Peace has a YouTube song list for all the Kermit songs up somewhere too, possibly on YouTube.
And all the songs in Kermit are easy to access through the game folder.
Oh,
Hidden within the files.
That too. I forgot about that part. Oh, nice. Queued on the next to last save here. Going to the tower. Okay, and Geo's now entering the third overworld with even more Sour Please music. It's probably my favorite overworld theme in this game.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool areas, but all of them are shorter than the ones in the first two worlds.
Yeah, Overworld 3 is much shorter than World 1 2, but of course it's still nasty stuff. Looks like Geo's going to the Mario Luigi area first.
I don't do that.
Oh, never mind. I was wrong. He's going to the
thank goodness.
Press R area first.
Yeah. I was very worried.
My notes are in order.
Oh.
We did the Mario Luigi area before Don't Press R. So normally this...
I'm the underdog in Inferno, just you wait. I'm coming for him.
Yeah, MQ smashing through that tower. So we call this the red area you see Geo going press R area because he pressed R. Oh
nice.
No. Oh dear.
I failed to press the right key.
Yeah, if you press R, it totally brings you back to the beginning and resets the whole area. So if you die, you just gotta let it go. Otherwise, it's not fun. But yeah, if you ever see the splits, it always says R. You never want to press R. Geo having a bit of trouble through one of the hard saves of the Don't Press R as well. You have a finite amount of lives. You can see in the top left corner, Geo's currently got 13 left.
Every time you clear a screen, you get 5 lives.
Yeah, that's right. You get 5 more lives with each one, which is very nice. MQ making sure to be safe on the Kermit boss, not to get gibbed by the yellow square of fruits. Geo really struggling with a bit that third hard save there in the Don't Press R area. Running out of lives, he might actually have to reset this one.
On one hand, I'd be happy with that. This is currently not much of a race, but on the other hand, he might get sub 50. I don't know.
Yep, Geo had to press R.
So far.
Unfortunately, he had to start over again.
So I'm pretty sure he's gone a pretty good run.
That's probably one of the first times out of the races that I've seen Geo actually have to reset that area. It's a tough area though, that one save he's on. Yeah, the Don't Press R area, from what I remember, really super chill like music, whereas MQ is in this balls to the wall avoidance, so it's kind of disjointing looking at MQ's screen and hearing Geo's music. Dang, Baron. GG, dude. Yeah, sometimes you can, like, I've seen MQ, like, practically only lose, like, what, a couple lives through the
My
whole...
PB is, like, 2 lives lost or something.
Yeah.
That's really silly.
Yeah, that was... I think that was on your last, most recent run that you did PB on.
By the way, that RNG was mean. I need to throw that out there.
Yeah, I was watching that a little bit. It looked a little...
dodges during my run.
Okay, Geo got to the Don't Press R area now.
Nice.
And I believe the next one up is the Mario Luigi area. Or unless that's is that the last area, MQ? Is it Luigi or
second last?
That's okay, so that's where he
got
is.
The beach left.
Beach.
Florida.
Oh, I can't wait for the beach. I only wish I could hear it. No. Then I would have to hear my horrible voice commentating.
There's no boss in the Don't Press R area, just Noodle.
Yeah, it's just Noodle with
are shorter.
Yeah, it's there's no boss there. There's no actual... I mean, there is kind of a boss in the Mario area, but not...
I mean Mario.
I mean,
Called that
yeah.
for a reason, but yeah.
Mario's kind of a boss, and he also kind of isn't like a professional boss, I guess. He's kind of like a, hey, I'm here, let's do this kind of thing. Gio's gonna take on Luigi first. Luigi's the harder of the two because his bunk is upside down, just kind of awkward. Gio, I mean, MQ doing
I
the
first tried this twice today in practice.
4.5 skip.
Okay, I single shift canceled.
Rip.
Now I'm mad. Guess we're not doing that.
And Gio finishing up, lining up his jump, right in the middle. And, ooh, ow, ouch, and he died right before the warp. And gotta do Luigi and Mario again. That's the unfortunate part of that area. If you die anywhere after you finish Luigi and Mario, you have to do them both again. MQ almost don't press R, and he's in. Yeah, I know. Small tear for Geo. He died right there. That's a rough one. Ah, there we go. He got it back. He's out, and he's on to the beach area now, which is the best area in the game for me. Like, Beast and Don't Press R area. I've died a few times so far.
Why'd you say something?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Run.
I'm so sorry. Going back to Geo, he's going on the overworld through one of the tougher saves here. Boy, oh boy. Making his way to the beach area. MQ finishing up the Don't Press R area. MQ is still not out of this yet, not by a long shot.
The final tower can be unforgiving, and the final boss is pretty long. It's like 2 minutes.
Yeah, both the finals can be a run
It's
killer.
very non-uncommon, which I guess the word for that is not uncommon, to die at the end of the final boss. I think it's very hard in the last 10-15 seconds.
Yeah, when you die on him, you lose almost a minute or so.
I'm just trying to see how many times I can say very in the same sentence. I've been pretty good.
Geo showing off the skip that these, I think. Did you find that skip the beach area, MQ?
Yeah, Geo found it, I think.
Ah, Geo found it, okay. Yeah, that skip there is pretty sick. You can do it. Oh, dolphins also. And asshole the Kutu here, throwing his turtle shells. Also, I feel like I should mention there are what the heck? These nasty little trees with coconuts.
What Geo does here, but I do a top route. That's cool.
Oh, Geo killed with a land dolphin. Yowza.
Dang. You always gotta look out for those land dolphins.
Yeah, never
How do you
know.
know which one will get you?
I'm just in the sand, man, hanging out, waiting for you. Okay, Geo onto the best boss in the game with the best music in the game, in my opinion. Also, my heart goes out to Stum. Man, it's always sad to see him die.
So sad.
Yes, as Geo actually replaced the Kermit version. Mr. Wonderful at the time when he made this did not know that there was a Kermit version and did not put it in, but Geo went and shoved it in there. So I actually forgot about that. That's too funny that you still have it in
If you
there.
were hearing my audio, you would not hear that.
Yeah, if you heard MQ's audio, you hear the original Kokomo, but yeah, that's pretty tight. I'm glad Geo made that change. Worth it. Yeah, this boss can be pretty nasty to deal with, but still best song. Can't get enough for it. Sour Please intensifies. Geo actually had unfortunate death on this boss too on the last practice run. He had actually finished the Sun boss and gotten killed by a stray apple at the very end, which caused a bug that actually killed the music, and then he had to do it all again in silence. It was kind of weird and
It was
terrible.
not good.
Yeah.
He went to go into the portal, but he missed it by a frame and stopped holding the direction of the portal. And he kind of fell on a cherry, and it was heartbreaking.
It was.
But it's okay. He's not going to do that. Hopefully.
No, he didn't. He didn't this time. He's already on to the final tower
Weird.
now.
Dude's speeding through this. It's too fast.
He's too fast, too furious, man. My goodness. Shout out to new music. Sorry, guys. So much Mr. Wonderful's not here to tell the story. As he has told us before when he was in one of the practice runs, he couldn't figure out for a while what to put in for the Final Tower music. And he was driving along in his car and heard this on the radio, and he thought it would be the absolute perfect music for the Final Tower, which in all reality, it is quite the perfect music for the tower, because it really is a miracle when you get through this horrible place.
Don't count me on yet, Cortex. I forgot to take the align.
And also all the gimmicks here represented in each little sliver of the tower. Like as soon as you get to the space station part of the tower, it does reset to low grav, and then the I should say the moon, not the space station. The moon part is low grav, space station's low gravity. Cute closing in on the beach area here. Also, that overworld save is not.
I must have like first tried this save. It's one of the hardest in the game, in my opinion. Because of that.
And naturally, all the saves in the Final Tower are too. Traps in the shadow area. Actually, a couple new shadow creatures you cannot see. It's just as weird. Kind of reminds me of Genki a little bit whenever I see this. I think it was a little bit inspired by Genki, I would imagine. And just like before, you gotta kill little baby Kermits to move on. Right, Q on the save. And skip. And need an air. Shadow's giving Geo a rough time. These guys are pretty much assholes. And yes, as you can tell on that platform with the two heads, the spikes on it, when their jaws move ever so slightly, that can actually kill you. So jump from the jaw is kind of rescinded into his face. You will get wrecked. So RIP Stum again.
Yep, that's 4 Stums killed in the making of this run. 4 Stum.
First, if only he was here to see him die.
6. Nice.
I guess that would be kind of watching himself.
Can't rule out death in this fight.
And then the last bit of the Final Tower here. Representative of the Water Tower and the other 4 areas, or 3 areas, sorry. The overworld 3 here. That don't press our spikes and the coconuts from the beach. And lovely multicolored spikes with polka dots from the Luigi area as well. Yeah, their faces are ugly faces, but their faces. Boy, thank you. Cleaning up over here on the sun part of this. Got like 1 more hit on that sun. Oh, no, maybe 2 more. I have not been counting. Okay, 4 more.
This is the last hit. Yeah.
That's it.
Not miss the portal. It's gonna take a miracle. Let's go.
Alright, miracle time, baby. Geo into the final boss now to Ultra Craigasm mashup. Much sour please included. One of my favorite musics from this as well, along with Dada. Now the spikes that you see that you have to hit, put down to Kermit, they do not actually harm you in any way, shape, or form, so you can figure it out. This is just purely phase 1 where Kermit the Angel, vomiting food all over the place. That's what he does best. But then shortly we will be moving on to phase 2. Also, fun fact, if you jump up when you're on the platforms, you can get to phase 2 a little bit faster, which is important for speedruns.
Another
And
fun fact. Oh, were you mentioning?
Hmm?
Okay. No matter what platform you take, right or left, you always end up on the left side screen.
Yep. It's also another fun fact about that. Looks like Geo is actually doing the strat that MQ usually does, where he will leave one spike on one side and oop, that's an oucharoonie there. Spike in the butt, never fun. But generally for the second phase, you want to leave one spike up on the side that you're going to move over to, so that way Kermit doesn't blast into the. As soon as you kill 2 of the spikes, he will increase the frequency of attacks. Fun if you're trying to transfer platforms while he's doing that. So. His way to the space station here. Was space station.
Today's been an interesting day. I blasted through every boss, but then Needle has been a hard time.
Yeah. I had a week like that too, where I was pretty good at avoiding some bosses, but I couldn't do Needle to save my life.
I need to choke like 3 more times, and I have a chance. Easy peasy. Quick chill, what's up on your back? I'm sorry.
My voice is the death knell, apparently. The moment I talking about somebody, and they immediately die right afterwards. The announcer's curse. I'll talk about Geo more then, I guess. So, Geo... Geo is wrapping up the second phase here. We're going to pop out another spike. The waves of triangle pointy arrow thingies. I don't know what they would be called. Oh, damn, Geo. Almost pew-pewing down Kermit. Whoever's holding time, get ready to push that button.
Nice.
Geo getting him down. He goes. And as soon as the screen fades back, that's going to be time.
No, you don't get a cookie!
On Geo's side, which it looks like we're going to be around 56 something minutes, it looks like, for Geo.
GG.
Geo. Oh, worst pun ever.
That's pretty good. What, like 15 minutes left?
It was like, yeah, like around 56, 13-ish. It was probably the final time for Geo.
See if one day I can get past this noodle. But it doesn't look like it's happening anytime soon.
So, current world record, I think, stands, what was it, 54?
It's 52 something.
52 something, yeah. So these guys were still a little off from a world record tonight, unfortunately.
It's alright run, so sub 1 hour is always good.
That was some pretty solid runs on both sides. We're gonna wait here for MQ to finish up, as he's, minutes away from finishing up his anyway. Don't drop the press R. Nice, Dark. Nice. And you guys get to see the lovely scrolling credits. Better watch out. Don't get beamed by Liquid 2 there. You see, oh, that's right. That's what stage 1 was. MQ working his way up through the trappy section of the tower, and then into the Genki section. Can't help but feel Genki in the Genki section, that's for sure.
I feel incredibly Genki right now.
Got
I
it,
don't know
man.
what that feeling is, though, but if I had to describe myself, it's definitely Genki.
Yeah, MQ is quite the Genki. Now, please. Congratulations, Geo. He woke up first, and now it is time to celebrate with hanging out in bed.
Sweet tunes.
Sweet tunes and
Final
hanging
song
out.
at the end of the final song in this game is pretty good on the clear screen.
Oh yeah, Geo probably he changed the genre too. I forgot he did
Dang.
that as well. Yeah, because normally it's down under, but I think Geo has his set as Africa. But I mean, both are equally good songs, although I think I'm more partial to Down Under. You done woke up, bro. Gee. So check the time here. Oh, check. The screen's upside down. Fantastic. Yeah, so coming up next is gonna be Nader and Spook Jam. Okay,
Definitely want to stick around for that.
yeah,
Nader
Spook
is a
Jam.
fantastic player, and Spook Jam is an excellent game made by many people in the community.
Yeah, Spook Jam's a nice game.
Dude, it's gonna take a miracle, Geo, but I think I got this. I don't got this, Night to a Gate. Too soon.
Anytime, Geo. I love commentating for you guys, and I love me some Kermit.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Oh, thanks, MQ. Yeah, this is a game I hope to someday play myself. I'm gonna go through that number 3 spot on the speedrun records for Kermit 2, because it's way. Please don't submit a run before I do, though, because the like worst number. Down Under's big brother. Yeah, true, Geo. True. Like I kind of like Down Under because I think it fits the theme well, but Africa is just a nice classic as well. I have to agree.
It's looking like the miracle's gonna happen. I got past all the hard saves.
All praise the mighty cone.
Heck. It was really the cone that carried me at the end there.
Africa's better. I will say that is up to your taste, Mr. Geo. Africa is a pretty damn good song. There's no denying that. I think I might be more partial to Down Under because I heard the like a more like recent remix of Down Under that was been playing on the radio and kind of has me jazzed for it. So that might be why. And before they make an Africa remix sometime soon. MQ. Oh. Bueno Bundo. On the final boss now. I'm gonna kill the Kermit.
I don't know if this was mentioned, but during this attack, once one spike gets destroyed, the apples no longer hesitate midway through, which makes it a lot harder.
Full speed all the way, baby. Right, evil Kermit time. Although for some reason he still has a halo, but we're just gonna pretend he doesn't.
Don't worry about it. He stole that halo.
yeah,
Yeah.
he stole the halo.
He's just trying to trick you.
Yeah.
He's not a nice guy. I swear not the villain.
Definitely. Those darn devils, man,
They're red. They have to be evil.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it has to be.
Dude, bosses were excellent this run. Also, that dodge
Yeah.
was excellent.
Holy shit, dude.
I have no right being alive.
Sick dodge. Oh my god.
Oh.
That was like a sphincter dodge. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh boy. That's probably, I don't know if you've ever first tried that boss run on MQ. That's the first time I've seen you first try it.
I first tried it twice in practice today. But yes, 3 times today are the only times I've ever first tried it. It is really
Amazing.
easy to die on phase 2.
That was amazing. That was a great way
Kermit
to finish.
did everything wrong. He put us in a dream. It's not a nice thing to do.
How dare we kill him?
Like, do you think this is right? This is not right.
Effed up. It's not right at all.
Anyway, I hope you
Yeah,
enjoyed the
perfect.
race.
Yeah, I hope you guys.
The speedrun and the 1 video completion, I should call it. Oh dude, watch out. It's a close one.
Beautiful.
Alright, that was a fantastic race. It was a great watch. Good job with both of you. And also to Krakka for commentating. It was really entertaining.
Thanks, Verona.
Yeah, no worries. It was good fun. So you guys got anything you want to say before I cut you off? Anything?
I've got nothing. You, Krakka?
No, that's all I got.
Okay.
Alright, well, thank you guys for running Kermit. It was really good again. I suppose I will see you guys later on in the marathon in the chat or something like that.
Yeah.
Definitely.
You guys can leave the call when you're ready or anything like that.
Okay. Thanks for having us.